What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. I got an interesting one with a Bomani Jones. If you don't know him, he's been pretty stable in the sports community, but he actually talks about Karl Malone and something that he's been alleged to have happened with a 12-year-old. Let's get to it.
What are your thoughts on Karl Malone being a huge part of All-Star Weekend? You could basically make this question, what are your thoughts about Karl Malone, and stop it right there. Like, it doesn't have to be an occasion, because I hated Karl Malone so much before I had a great reason. I only had good ones. Like, just being a dirty player, elbowing people all the time, that sort of stuff. And then, we found out the whole thing, if you don't know this, that when he was in college, Karl Malone had a baby with a 12-year-old. There's never been any sort of reckoning for Malone because Malone lays low. Like, he just out there in the country, driving his semi, doing whatever it is that Karl Malone does out there. But if you're doing something for Utah basketball, it's like Karl Malone. So we got Karl Malone and John Stockton. John Stockton is crazy conspiracy guy. And I'm just kind of like, I know a lot of people that think crazy things, as long as you don't say it on the microphone there, I guess, right? But Karl Malone, you're kind of supposed to leave him at home, except if you're the league. I heard a lot of y'all when I told y'all those details that you'd never heard them before. Right? And so why is Karl Malone not there? Then you make this more a story. And so I would imagine that there's a very cynical outlook on how to play it. So I never want to see Karl Malone ever, all time, any other point. But he's going to be there, and it's going to be wild uncomfortable for a lot of people. And then tomorrow we're going to forget it ever happened.
Now, that is shocking. I even looked it up. I tried to look some information up on it. They said not only did he knock the 12-year-old up, allegedly, but he had nothing to do with the child at all. Wouldn't do any child support. If he did pay child support, it was like $200 a month or something like that. And then when the child came to meet him as an adult, he was like, what you want from me? Like, just pure cold-blooded, no love whatsoever. So, I do blame that girl's parents because they should have pursued it and probably gotten them locked up, because unless the young lady lied about her age. Now, how could that be a thing? Who knows? I've known stories or heard stories where dudes think they're getting in with an adult, but the girl done lied, had fake IDs, all of that, but she done got into the parties drinking, so they automatically assume that she's an adult. So that might be a possibility, but I don't know. Story's wild. I mean, like I said, I looked it up. I saw the statements on it, but how official it is, I don't know. I'll leave it at allegedly. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. And, why do you think nothing ever happened, or why they never talked about the story more until now? I'd be intrigued to see what y'all say. But be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.